Our second game in round 9 action brings us to Nimabut National Stadium in Bangkok, where the first place Chang Thailand Slammers played host to a slumping Satria Muda BritAma, who are 2-7 and at the bottom of the standings. Before we start things off, we're going to head courtside with Maria Wu-san.
You also got 2 new players recently. Is the game going to be different tonight because of that?
Well, you know what? They've only practiced with us twice now, so we don't really know too much about them either. So we got to get adjusted to them, and they got to get adjusted to us. So we'll see what happens.
Adriano helped give Satria Muda an early lead with a nice move to the hoop. It took over 2 minutes before Atapon put the Slammers on the board. And then off a Sullivan steal, Forlan would show some love by laying it off the glass for the alley-oop slam. A sweet pass from Wisang found Broxy inside for the monster jam. Morrison, who had a team-high 19 points, muscled through for the foul and the bucket. Pirung cut the Satria Muda lead to 6 points with a 3 as the Slammers started the second with the guns blazing. Dixon would then rock the rim, getting 2 of his game-high 20 points. Wu-Sang would get his shot to drop, but back the other way, Pirung would drain a 3, draw the foul, and convert the 4-point play. Pirung was back at it, putting the Slammers into the lead to close the first half, 40-37. We've got the Slammers' Raham Mortel courtside.
Now, you guys are having a bit of a tough competition tonight, so what is so different about Satria Muda in this game than in the previous games?
Well, I guess Broxy and the 2 Philippine imports that they have, that's the first game of those 2 imports. I didn't view those 2 imports.
Wu-Sang would get 2 of his 12 points on the game to fall, but it was all Slammers as Jantuma converted for 2. A frustrated Morrison was called for the foul as he pushed Artie Larong after his attempt under the basket was denied. Ataporn's drive to the bucket was good for a pair. Then Morrison redeemed himself inside, getting the score. 4th quarter, and Satria Muda newcomer Joey Mente got his first bucket. But the quickness of Sullivan was too much as he grabbed his own rebound for the putback slam. Then putting the home side up by 8 was Jason Dixon with a nice move inside. 2 from Morrison wasn't enough as the Chang Thailand Slammers beat the Satria Muda BritAma 69-57. Let's go courtside with man of the match, Jason Dixon.
You really stepped it up in this game. Tell me about it.
I had to find a way to get involved. They came out and played zone. Zones are tough to score against when you're playing inside. So I had to find a way to score. We didn't want to lose also. You know, coming out, big win against the Philippines. We had to back it up with another win.
Congratulations tonight. Now, what's going to be your next move for the next game?
Well, now I have to have a big adjustment because Chris is coming back for our next game. Sullivan, this is his last game. We really like the way he played, but it's his last game. So I have to adjust more on Chris.